Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala. Welcome to the Fiqh class. We're continuing the discussion of the book of Zakah. And now we will start over again with the gold and silver. We already mentioned that Zakah is due on gold and silver. But what is the nisab of gold and silver? What is the nisab? In regards to dhahab, it is what we say nowadays, 85 grams approximately, or 20 dinars. That's the nisab of the dhahab. So whatever is beyond that is subject to the zakah. What about silver? It is 595 grams approximately, which is 200 dirhams. And at their time, the dirham is silver and the dinar is what? Gold. So if you have 895 grams of silver, how much do you pay for the zakah?
How many?
2.5%. Let's say it is 600 grams of silver. That's beyond the nisab. How much do you pay? 2.5%. If you have 230 dirhams, which is, let's say, 750 grams of silver, how much you pay? It is above 200 dirhams, right? It is above 595 grams. So how much do you pay? On the entire amount, on the 750? So if you have 45 sheep, you pay zakah on 45 sheep or on 40 sheep?
That's different. On the total value. That's different.
On the total value. Is that what we do with sheep?
No.
No.
On every 40.
On every 40. What about camels? On 6 camels?
Different. That's like the levels.
Levels. Why not the same here?
You can't like cut sheep pieces.
You don't cut sheep in pieces, but you see the value and you pay. You pay one sheep and some extra money. No? So that's the issue where scholars differ. The amount that is in excess of the value. Again, let's say we have 230 dirhams. Because if you have 200 dirhams, how much is the zakah? Of 200 dirhams, how many dirhams do you pay in the zakah? 5 dirhams. 5 dirhams. So in every 40 dirhams, there is what? Now, divide 200 by 5. What do you get? 40. In every 40 dirhams, there is what? 1 dirham. What if you have 230 dirhams? What do you pay? Do you pay 5 dirhams and actually you pay 5 dirhams and 3/4 of a dirham, or you pay only 5 dirhams until it is 240, so you pay 6 dirhams? That's the question. Is it just like sheep and cows? There is a limit or a margin until you reach the second level and then you pay? What with the animals?
Even the money. Because the dirhams, unless they cut in half or 3/4, here you go.
Yeah, they have currencies just like we have. Dimes and
They have that.
yeah,
Then you give it
cents.
parts.
Come on, you just changed your opinion.
No, because there's only dirhams and dinar that
Yeah.
But there's nothing there's below dirham?
Yeah, there is daniq and there is other.
Okay, so then yeah. But if there wasn't. They must have done.
So it is based on analogy.
No. Because I was thinking that dirham. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you understand this is the issue. Now, the majority of scholars said any amount in excess, the zakah is on the total amount. 230, 235, the zakah in 235. It is not only in 200. Why? That's the principle. What about animals? Animals are different because there is a text. Anything else, the whole amount. Some scholars said there is nothing until there is a new 40 dirhams. So in every dirham there is what? 1 dirham. Just like the sheep. In every 40 sheep, what do you pay? 1 sheep. But which one is stronger? To take what is default or to take the analogy? If you take the analogy, then you say, just like in every 40 sheep there is 1 sheep, in every 40 dirhams there is 1 dirham. The majority of scholars said there is no, all the amount is added to the zakah. The next issue, what if you have gold and silver? And in our time we have many things. What if you have cash money and you have merchandise and you have sheep? Do you add everything? Now let's stick to this example. Gold and silver. What is the nisab for the gold? We said it is 85 grams approximately. What if someone has 80 grams of gold and 500 grams of silver? Now the 500 grams of silver, are they nisab? Until it is 595. What about the gold? Is the 80, it's not nisab, right? Do we add them together? Why not?
Yes, we do.
We add them?
Because each one has its own.
Yeah, exactly. The Prophet mentioned gold separate.
But aren't they values? Aren't they the same?
No, but gold is one value, silver is one value. It's not.
Do we add them or we don't add them?
Sheikh, I think it's the purpose of mentioning the value and the amount is to give us an idea that how much wealth you have.
Yeah.
And once you have that, then you need supposed to pay the zakah.
Yeah.
And if we say no, it's not the case, then I can have everything up to the nisab, and I could have a huge amount of wealth, but I won't be paying any zakah.
Yeah, what's the case? If someone has 39 sheep and 80 grams of gold and 4 camels and 590 grams of silver, is there zakah?
No, because you can't use that.
Opinion of majority, there is no zakah. Imam Malik rahimahullah and others, they say there is zakah. Now if you say there is zakah, zakah on what? Is it on gold or on silver or on both?
On the total value.
Total value.
Allah, the Prophet ﷺ did not say on the total value.
Yes.
He did not say gold and silver is one thing. That's why gold, the nisab of it is 85 grams, and the silver, the nisab of it is 595 grams. Are they equal, the 595 grams to the 85 grams of gold? Are they equal?
No.
No. The gold is much more expensive. So when you are adding them, you're coming to another new type. Gold, silver together. It is mixed. That's why even the author, he's Maliki, yet he says it is weak. The opinion that says adding them together. You don't add them. You may say, yes, you have lots of monies. So what? What can you have? More than 4 camels, 39 sheep, 80 grams of gold, 590 grams of silver. Then what? Yeah, it is still. They are not added. A similar issue to this. What if we have company? We establish a company. AREES corporate. Each one contributes $2,000 or $1,000. So we have 50 members. That is $50,000. At the end of the year, do we pay zakah or no?
No. Condition. One condition that has to be fully owned. 100% owned by you.
Corporation owns.
Yeah, corporation condition. One of the business conditions. You have to own it completely.
You have to own it completely. But didn't we establish an entity now together?
No,
But it's not an adult. It's not a, zakat is not.
Is not due. So you don't pay zakah.
Only adults and males. Or, I mean,
Yeah, adults and males.
who owns
not males.
to own the thing?
Who own the thing?
I have to own it. Like
We own it in partnership.
no, it's not partner.
Yes, we are partners.
But no, I'm saying that's not a condition.
That's not
It
enough.
doesn't fulfill the condition.
What if we have 1,000 members and each one has 1,000? You have $10 million or $1 million. There's no zakah.
No, I think it's the method that since the zakah is due on a person, not on a company. So
Who said it is on a person, not on a company? On the money. Is it the right of the money or no? You have the money. Now when you act, do you act as 100 different persons or as one corporate? Do they charge this corporate or they charge each one individually? Don't you have like CEO, don't you have like board members that they act on behalf of everyone, like one body?
yes, they do.
So is there zakah on it or no?
No. Any money that it might make as a corporation, but not that corporation. Different.
Does Islam recognize the entity level rules like we have here? Is if a company is making money, then company pays the tax.
Yeah.
But in a partnership, there is no company. It's the partners who pays the tax. So we
Yeah,
have
the partners came together and they established this thing.
Yes.
We are partners.
Yes. In a partnership does not pay any tax, but all the profit get distributed between the partners, and then partners pay tax on their share of income.
Okay, what if we have, again, it is partnership, but this partnership is composed of 1,000 partners.
That would not make any difference. It could be 10,000 partners.
Yeah,
But if it is a partnership as an entity, then partnership doesn't pay any tax as a principle. But if it is a corporation pays tax itself because corporation is recognized as an entity, as a legal entity by itself.
okay. So do we consider it one thing, this partnership of 1,000 people, or it is 1,000 people? So there is no zakah.
There is zakah on each individual, but not on the.
So if
Well, your money is put here. You put $1,000 here.
Right. So when you're paying a zakah, you have to include that $1,000 in whatever is zakatable. So your earnings or your savings.
Well, you cannot take 1,000 now. It is part. It needs the permission. It needs all these other things.
but still you own it. It's your wealth. It's like a land or other property. It's your investment.
Well, Imam Shafi rahimahullah says there is zakah.
There is
Yeah. But other scholars say there is no zakah.
Is the guys due on a person or on a partnership?
Imam Shafi says where is the case? Now we say if it's on the person and you have only 1,000 and we say the nisab is 1,500, do you pay the zakah? No. What about your partner? He has also 1,000. Does he pay zakah? No. But we joined the money together. They became what? 2,000. Is there zakah on 2,000? 2,000 there is zakah. If we say the nisab is 1,500.
Right.
2,000 there is zakah. And you pay $50 out of 2,000 for the zakah. So based on Imam Shafi'i's opinion, you pay $50. Based on other opinions, you don't pay anything. You see the difference? So which one do you choose?
No zakah.
There is no zakah. Again, do you pay it individually or all the money, the zakah is on all the money together? Okay? So that's another issue of difference amongst scholars. Then we have the minerals. What are the minerals? Other than gold and silver that is extracted from the earth. Now we know there is something called rikaz. Rikaz is like a treasure. If you find a treasure, what do? 20%. Do you wait 1 year? No, immediately and that's it. One time. So are the minerals same like treasure or no? The majority of scholars say no. Some scholars say yes, it is the same. So you pay 20%. Again, the difference is whether it takes the same ruling as a treasure or it takes the same ruling as gold and silver, these minerals, which is more close to these minerals. If you say it's like a treasure, so you pay 20%. One time, and that's it. If you say no, then you wait for 1 year and you pay 2.5%. Again, there is a huge difference. Next, we have the animals. And we will start with the camels. Now, we already said there is zakah on camels, and scholars agreed on that, right? When does the nisab start? Whenever you have, how many camels? 5 camels. What if you have 4 camels? There is nothing. If you have 5 camels, what do you pay? 1 sheep. Okay. 10 camels. Nothing? In every 5 camels there is 1 sheep. Up to 25. 24, to be more accurate. If you have 25, what do you pay? 1-year-old she camel. Bint makhab. Okay. Till when? If you have 30 camels, what do you pay? From 25, do you pay 1 sheep? Do you pay 1 sheep? 25 all the way to 35. On 36, what do we have? Bint Laboon. Bint Laboon, 2 years. Then all the way till when? 45. And then 46, what do we have? Hiqqa. Hiqqa. Then all the way till 61. What do we pay on 61? Jada'a. Jada'a. Then all the way till 76 or 75. Then if it's 76, what do we pay? 2. No, 2. Then all the way till 91. Now, I will not ask you about all these actually. It is enough because who has 91 camels?
That's just taking that right now.
Actually, scholars agreed on all this until 91. They all agreed. But they differed when it comes to 121. Because it's rare, even in the entire world. You could count only few people or few companies that they have beyond 100 camels. You don't have. So if it's 121, what do we have? Scholars differed. And this is just for information purposes. You learn what do you pay. There is difference. But before that, they all agreed. Now, another issue which is important, what if you have 4 camels, but those camels are each one of them 1 year old? It doesn't matter. You pay the zakah or no?
No, you don't.
It's only 4.
If they are 5 camels, or they are young, very young,
5 camels, yes, you did.
It can be less than 1 sheep.
you pay 1 sheep regardless of the age of the camel.
Yes.
Above a year.
Hmm?
Above a year old. It can be below a year. I think you can have it for a year.
Yeah, 1 year. No, you could.
No, it's just number of camels. It's not how long you have.
You just purchased them, or they were just born.
So you don't have to have it for a year?
No, you have to wait for a year.
Yeah. So if it's born, you get 4 plus 1. That 1 has to go for 1 year. 3, 5.
Yeah, you had 2 she camels that are pregnant, and they gave birth. So now you have 5 camels. But 3 of them, or let's say you purchased camels from that Bedouin who has lots of camels. All the camels that you purchased, they were just born, newborn. So the next year, you have camels that are 1 year old. Do you pay zakah on them or no? Because they are 5. And they fulfilled the nisab. Remember one thing. Now the camel 1 year old, till when this camel may be, till when you will be able to have increment of those camels? You have to wait for 4 years. At least. At least 4 years. So you'll end up in those 4 years, what you're doing? You're losing. You're paying 1 sheep. Next year, what do? Pay another sheep. 3rd year, what do? You pay another sheep. 4th year. So do you pay zakah or no?
Yeah. You're profiting.
So Allah says it'll grow.
Zakah, yeah, exactly. It's not growing.
Well, scholars differed here. Because some of them considered the ages of the camels. They said if the ages of the camels are young, because why the zakah is due on those types of money? Because there is ability to generate money out of them. But those are so young, you will end up losing, not profiting. So there is no zakah.
But Sheikh, we lose on gold. I mean, if we have a gold like 500 grams, we are losing every year anyway by paying zakah.
That's your option. You are losing on gold, that's your option, because you could invest. You could use this gold. Here in camels, you have no choice. You cannot do anything. Either you will slaughter them, or they will graze, and you are paying. You cannot get milk also, so you're doing nothing. So it is different. So what do you say?
When the Rasul mentioned in every 5 camels there is 1 sheep, what did he mention a specific name for the camel?
No. So do you take it general, or you take the meaning of the zakah? The objective is that it is due on the money that is regenerating money. That's why even if you have $1 million house, you don't pay zakah. Why? Because you'll end up losing. While if you have another house, which is only $50,000, $100,000, you pay zakah. Because you are making profit. So which one do you say? Again, that's the issue. In zakah, you have to always think as a payer and as a receiver. You think of the right of the poor, and you think also of the right of the payer. So, any preference? Do you still tell him to pay the zakah? Abu Hanifa rahimahullah said you don't pay zakah.
You don't?
Yeah, the majority said you pay. Okay, we will stop here inshallah. هذا وصلى الله وسلم على محمد وصحبه أجمعين.